Hello everyone, welcome to the Cottage. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and this is another episode of One Card in 4 Decks. We are moving right along through the major arcana and have come to land on Lady Justice here. Justice is such a wonderful card. I love to land upon it when in a reading, because it is so impartial. It does not discriminate. And that is one of the lovely things I love about Lady Justice. The crystal I have chosen is lapis lazuli. It's such a beautiful, beautiful stone. It is the crystal for wisdom, truth, and spiritual enlightenment. Gotta love lapis lazuli. So in numerology, justice is number 11, which breaks down to the number 2, the number of balance, the number of harmony and duality, polarity, which is perfect for the justice card. It is in astrology, it corresponds to Libra, which is all about balance, harmony, and fairness, which I love. My son, my youngest, is a Libra, and he's very, very much all about the fairness. So keywords for the justice card, we have truth, fairness, and honesty. Justice helps us see the repercussions of our actions. So sometimes it's a good thing to see the justice card in a reading, but sometimes it will call you out. Yeah. I remember going to a party and this coming up for someone I was reading for, and yep, they had a court date the next day. So yeah, it will call you out for sure. Now, the woman here is representative of the Roman goddess Justitia, who represents the 4 cardinal virtues. One is justice, strength, temperance, and prudence. We see strength, justice, and temperance in the tarot, but we do not see prudence, at least not in this deck. So let's go on in and point out the symbolism while we have it. So the crown, this crown signifies clear and well-ordered thought. If you want to be Lady Justice, you've got to have that. The pillars here are the framework of law and structure, both on the physical and in the spiritual planes. The sword, the double-edged sword, it reminds us that justice can be swift and final. Remember from the suit of swords that they represent thought and intellect. So here, the sword is the instrument that cuts through the lies to get to the truth. You can't hide from Lady Justice. She knows all, sees all, right? And here we have the scales. The scales in Justitia's left hand are drawn from the ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead, showing us the weighing of hearts, which took place in the underworld by Anubis. It was believed that when someone died, their soul was judged by weighing their heart against the feather of truth. Now, if the heart turned out to be heavier than the feather, they would be rejected and eaten by Amit, the devourer of souls. Scary stuff, right? Yeah. So the scales remind us that we are ultimately responsible for our actions, and by extension, the situations we find ourselves in, good or bad. Right? Of course. So the veil here symbolizes compassion and the ability to see beyond appearances. Now, the colors in this card also have meaning. The gray in the pillars represent neutrality. She doesn't play favorites, okay? The purple veil represents spirituality. And see her little white shoe right here? That represents impartiality. So there you go. That's all the symbolism. And then the Hebrew letter for justice is lamed, meaning goad. So there is justice. All you wanted to know and more, right? All right. So let's see how all of these symbolisms and meanings show up in these other cards. I have the Astromatrix Tarot. And look what we have here. All this black and white. That's the duality that we see, the polarity and balance. And here we have the heart and the feather as promised, right? And instead of Lady Justitia, I believe this is Isis, because we have her crown here, the moon, and all of that. We have our sword here, and it seems to be weighing evenly. So that is a good thing. Here is our Libra sign and our number 11 here. This is a beautiful representation of justice here. She's not impartial. She is doing her weighing just as she should. And it looks like she might have a little bit of a blindfold on as well. This has become one of my favorite decks, the Astromatrix. I just love the symbolism. I love the use of color and mythology that is woven in. I just love it. Astromatrix. That's our justice. And look how similar they are, but very different. And here we have my newest edition. It's the Heaven and Earth Tarot, a gift from Bobby Fierro over at Wild Raven Tarot. Such a beautiful card. Here we have our Hebrew letter Lamed, goad. We have our Libra, and here behind her we have our Libra symbol as well. And we also have our Venus symbol because it also corresponds to Venus. We have our scales, we have our sword, and this time she is blindfolded. Again, representing that impartiality. So she has no sway. She doesn't know what you look like. You know, she's not going to play favorites in any way, shape, or form. This is not personal, and I love that. You still see the veil behind there. This is such a lovely, lovely card. I love the artwork. It's so beautiful. Yep, I mean, it's the same card, but the artwork is just so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have the Antique Anatomy Tarot. And this is a bit different, you guys. I love this deck. This symbolism is a little bit hard to get used to, but once you get it, you get it. So here we have polarity and duality at the perfect level. We have half is a brain, half is a heart. How wonderful put is that? I just love this. We have the thinking mind and the feeling emotion. That's just so beautiful to me. I mean, you know, you could think, oh my gosh, that's gross. I don't want to look at a brain and a heart. This is the Antique Anatomy Tarot. It has anatomy and physiology through it all. You know, so it's something that if you don't like looking at, this is not your deck. But if you don't mind it, like me, I don't mind it at all. And when I saw this, when I was first going through this deck, I thought, how perfect. Think about the two things of the scale, the heart and the feather. The feather representing air, representing thought, right here with the brain. What a perfect balance that is. Balancing the heart and the mind. It doesn't get more perfect than this, folks. This is what you want when you're making any kind of decision right here. This is impartiality. This is that perfect balance and harmony that you want out of the Justice card. This is what you want. I just love it. That's such a beautiful interpretation of the Justice card. No, you don't see a scale. No, you don't see a sword. No, you don't have a crowned figure. No veil. You know, no pillars. None of that. But you don't need it. You have half a heart and half a brain. That's it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So this was the Justice card. Please leave me your opinions on the Justice card down in the comment section. I really want to know how you interpret your Justice cards. What does it mean to you? Did I leave anything out? Do you interpret it completely different than I have? Please let me know down in the comments. Please give this video a like, share with others, subscribe if you'd like to see more, hit that bell if you'd like to get notifications of upcoming episodes. Please visit my website where you can book a reading, book a class, book upcoming workshops. You can also shop my online store for ritual and spell supplies or holistic healing remedies. Please remember to enter at checkout the code word all caps veil to get your free shipping. That is only available through this channel and is my gift from me to you. So please don't forget to do that. You can financially support this channel by buying me a coffee. All the details are down below, or you can simply scan this QR code right here, but absolutely no pressure at all. Just live your best life and live for yourself. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.